Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to Gavin McAwesome. Today's video will be doing HyPixel skyblock on how to deal about 5,000 damage to Enderman in the end dimension. I made a special skin for this that I made for myself. So it's an Enderman skin, King Enderman, because you can be killing Endermans and we can be the king of them. So I deal about 7,000 damage, but that's because I have a lot of stats and high combat, and I got a bunch of enchantments in this sword. It's hot potato. But for step 1, you are going to get yourself a set of end armor, preferably fierce. That gives you more strength, crit, and chance and damage, which helps. And also, the thing about Ender Armor that's really great, it doubles your stats in the end. So let's head over to the end. So this is how much damage you're about to probably do if you follow my instructions. So I'm assuming if you're watching this, you just went from the spider's den here and you just got combat 12 in, and you don't have great armor and you can't one-hit these, I'm assuming. So yeah, I do 4,875. This is pretty good armor. Look, you can just run around killing these guys like this. See? Okay, step 1 to deal this much damage. Let's go to Hub so I can show you the prices. And I need to wait a second to be out of combat. You need to fix that. So we'll go into the auction house to see how much this will cost. And let's say you have probably only 500,000. The armor might be the most expensive part, actually, and the sword. I'll first start with the armor. So armor. Let's go to auction house. Search. What's this? And let's go. And then the smart tip for this is hit lowest price. These are nothing to. These are dungeon items. Don't worry about them. So the auction is boots are currently 80,000. Let's just round down to 80,000 to make it actually 90,000. Then plus. Okay, that's all. So these things on average are costing about. From the boots are costing 85,000 to including the head to 90,000 a piece, which this price changes constantly. Yesterday, the day before I was filming this video, these cost like 50,000, and also a great way to make money once you can one-hit them, and Enderman have a chance of dropping this. So once you buy yourself these. I recommend enchanting it with for your boots. Feather falling actually helps. Let's say someone places the eyes of the dragon eyes to fight a dragon, and the dragon launches you up, and it could save you by reducing your fall damage by 35%. That's humongous. Now another enchantment I recommend having is growth. It gives you more health. But you might want to know is it gives you more than just that. It doubles that actually when you're in the end by my understanding of it. Then Thorns 1 or 2 or 3, it helps. Grants a 50% chance to deal more damage basically. Then Bank, you don't need that. That's just something I wanted to see what it does. It is helpful. Then I recommend Protection, but I don't have it because I mainly use different armor. But anyways, so that will put you down about 360,000 coins if you're buying it on the same market currently is. Or sometimes, one of my friends, one of your friends will give the armor to you if they're OP, you have a lot of stuff. And second thing you want, How am I keep on getting these in my inventory? Anyways, the second thing is talismans. Actually, we should go to the sword before talismans. This is extremely important. This changes. Two I recommend having is this lava talisman. Makes you too immune to lava, period. And the fire one, because if you get out of lava, you still got the fire on you. So you want to get the lava talisman. You want to make them itchy. I'm missing something. You want them to put itchy because they give you more stats. And there's also a talisman called the Gravity Talisman, something like that, that I currently don't have on me, which I have no clue what it is. It basically gives you plus a bunch of HP. To see the best talismans for you, I recommend searching up something along the edges of best talismans spreadsheets and find something that will be helpful. Now, then let's go to the sword. I recommend having a spicy aspect of the end. I recommend not... You don't have to put hot potato books on it. You can if you want to. Because you can just... If you have a bunch of money you want to spend, you can spend, I guess, an extra 59,000. I usually, most of my weapons just put 1 on it. Then, so the current price of an aspect of the end, so aspect of the end, oops. Now don't buy this. If you see something non-enchanted, aspect of the end that isn't one of the dungeon ones, like this one, then that's a waste of your money. That's also still a waste. That, I guess, might not be. Because it looks like fuming hot potato books. And has a rune on it. So now, you hit lowest price. And this is an extremely good deal for what someone sold it. Because if you see something like this, look. That is good. And I recommend you can buy one for about 200,000. Then you can buy one for enchanted for actually a couple thousand. But I don't recommend doing it unless it's a bunch of stuff like this, because that's kind of hard. And the enchantments you want on it, it's critical for Ender Slayer, Fire Aspect, Knockback 1 or 2. Don't go any higher because let's say you're fighting a different enemy that you can't one-hit. It will go launching back and you have to run towards it. And then Scavenger gets you a lot more money. Sharpness, 100% get it. And Telekinesis, then Thunder Lord, because that makes it, when you kill something or do damage, the chance of hitting it with lightning. Which, then you want to reforge it to Spicy to give it more strength, critical, bonus, attack speed, and all of that good stuff. Then I recommend maybe applying a rune if you want to. It just makes it look cool. And then I recommend having maybe golden apples or potions. And also another thing to deal damage that help you deal damage. That's helpful. It might not seem like the greatest thing, but brewing stands. As you see, I got a couple brewing stands. I know don't have the automated, but I honestly don't care. Recommend getting strength 2 potions. They're pretty good. Because I have some in my potion bag, and I recommend having like other potions in there not archery really. Those might help if you're fighting something else. Like have jump boost, have like some of every category, even a night vision. Those help. Now let's talk about pets. Enderman pets. Cost about 100,000. I recommend buying a rare at the lowest. Like, don't buy an uncommon, common, or whatever the lowest rare ranking is. Just get a rare one. Let's see how much that costs. Reset. Enderman. This is a lot of stuff. And now, if we hit lowest, you can buy one for 9,000 rare one. That's a pretty good deal. But here's the thing. The reason why you want this, level 1 takes 0.2% less damage from end monsters. That means anything that spawns at the end, and you're in the end, period. Then a buff aspect of the end ability granting 0.4 damage for 5 seconds on use. I recommend getting like a level 21, and mine is currently, let's go and check it out, is currently 42. It's pretty good, but Pigman is also extremely good, but I don't recommend buying it. Most of the time I usually walk around with my chicken pet. I recommend having different pets for different types of combats and what you're doing. Like the new mining update, the silverfish pet is extremely helpful because once you're finding my inventory, it boosts your mining speed by 14.8%. Now let's say let me pull up my ender pet real quick. Your ender pet's you want to level it up easily. How do you do that? You want to go into collections, then go to farming, then go to carrots. Then you want to get something that's just simple, is simple carrot candy, which you only need to mine 250 carrots. Easy. That took me maybe 10 minutes to do. It requires a stack of them to make one of them, but gives your pet 20 XP. So if we go here, bunch, I don't think I had it. I also need to grab some more. Just buy a bunch of them. And make sure you're not crafting an enchanted carrot. Because that does not really help you. Where are you? See, it levels up. Well, mine levels up much, only once, but at the beginning, you need 1k to level it up or something. It will level it up, and then I think that is it. Now let's see how much damage you have, actually. And make sure to buy talismans, a bunch of them. Then then getting your combat up to level 14 can help. Then is there any other things that might help you that I'm forgetting about? Okay, let's go over there. There's also some other pets, better combat pets, but this one's good for what it is at that price. Then you can basically just walk around and killing these guys once you load it in. So basically, watch. 4,875. So you do about 5,000, enough to one-hit these things on criticals. Your current crit chance, well, mine is probably much higher, is 80%. You can get that higher by talismans and some enchantments and upgrading your combat level. That would help. Also, this is a great way to make money. If you have, let's say you got a drop rate, you got a ender chest plate or something drop from these guys, which would help. Which you can sell that for about 40,000. I mean, 80,000 as the day I'm recording this, which makes a difference. Then you don't need a bow because that happens. Unless if you're going down to the bottom. Right down here and oh! Whoo! Sorry, I had 100 coins and I forgot I had that much. So I think that is the guy just fell down here. Sorry. That's kind of funny. I think that is all. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and bye!